especially. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am extremely excited because I get to start waterscaping and terraforming. For this particular episode, I want to focus more on the waterscaping. So I'm going to insert the picture of Byeeeee here just so you guys get a little understanding what we're working with. So what I want to do is, if you guys can see, so I'm at the airport and the Byeeeee, I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but I'm trying my best. The island is very similar to my layout, which I love because it gives me a better template to work on. I also love this island. It looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. There are a few things that I will fix up and make my own personally, but the two main things that I really want to keep was the waterscaping for the most part, because in the back area I do want to fix that and make a hidden beach in the back, and I also want to do a little more waterscaping near the museum. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to focus on the big river in the middle going out from the airport into that pond looking river type thing. That's what I'm going to be working on. I do want to insert another video. So really quick, I do want to clear this up because I do have a video that I used for the terraforming and kind of like an idea video, but in the video it just shows you dream code so you can go visit the island, and it's just someone reviewing the island. I did like the entrance of it, so I did use that as inspiration as well, but that aside from the picture, there's not much difference in them. They look fairly the same. The bridge is just flipped and I added more levels to my terraforming. That was the only difference. I will include the video as well as the picture that I'm about to show you guys, but I just wanted to clear that up a little bit. So I do have a picture of the front that I wanted to do. The way that I had set up last time, it was just two different cliffs on either side, and I think I want to stick to that. In the picture, in this picture in particular, you can see that resident services is in the background. Obviously mine is a lot further, and it's good because there's different waterfalls on either side of the right cliff, so I want to use that as the kind of insert into the river part, which I think it would look very beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. I will show you guys the first steps as to how you would be able to waterscape, and the first steps on how to curve your cliffs, because I think that was the hardest part for me, was curving the edges on the cliffs, making it look natural, and also for the waterscaping. Once you start hitting the ground with it, they look like little squares and it looks so unnatural, but we'll make it work. So let's go do that. Really quick, before I start actually terraforming and waterscaping, you actually need to go to resident services. You have to redeem the Nook miles, and you need to get the cliff construction permit and the waterscaping permit, and they're both around 6,000 miles, which you can easily get by doing various tasks and stuff like that. But you do need these two in order to start terraforming and waterscaping. If you see at the bottom of my screen where my map is, it's completely leveled. There are no rivers, there's no cliffs or anything like that either. I demolished absolutely everything. It took a bit, but it was very fun. And now I have a nice clean slate to go off of. So we're gonna go ahead and put on our caps. I'm gonna go over to Island Designer. Should I start up the Island Designer app and do some construction work? Yes, you're gonna start construction. Okay. Cute. Also, I love my little cardigan. it has an M on it, and I think it's so cute. And I also gave her eyebrows because they don't have eyebrows. They don't have nice ones. So the three main things that you need to get, or that I personally like to get, because there are different paths that they have. They have a stone path, a dirt path. They also have grass. They have different things like that, and it's nice to have. But the three main ones that I need are the custom design, so you can put any custom work on your floor. So it could be a rug, it could be a picnic blanket, it could be different types of greenery, it could be flowers, it could be rocks, stones, different things like that, and it makes your island amazing. Like, I love that they have the custom design app for designing your island, because it does make it a lot easier and more customizable for yourself. It's a personal customization. There you go. So you do need this. I recommend it highly. You don't need it, but I recommend it. These two you do need. You need your waterscaping permit, and you need your cliff construction permit. All these three things and more you'll find in resident services. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our... So I want to start off with waterscaping, only because I want to plan out how big I want the middle piece to be and how I want to set up my bridge. So the cliffs are, I can, build those however I want to, but I need to know the length and the width of the ponds that I want to add into here. I need to know if there's certain tiles or flooring that you would need in order to put down a bridge. So you need a total of 4. The water needs to be four tiles in length in order for you to place down a bridge. So I need to map that out first, and I want to go ahead and place my ponds over, because I do want that little walkway right there so I can add the flowers as I inserted in the picture in the beginning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually probably gonna start marking it. So this is where I'll put the dirt path, and I'll just mark my things. Oh, I got a little... It's my first time putting anything down, so yep. Yay, I got all of them. You also get see, it's super easy to get Nook Miles, because as soon as you do this, and this is just by getting the 2 permits and then downloading one of the customizable tiles. So the dirt path is one of them. Okay, so this is how big I want my middle path to be. I know it looks a bit weird, but I know exactly what this is. This is the diagonal piece, and then this is the circle piece. So it looks a bit confusing, obviously, but it makes sense. It makes sense, and it will make sense as soon as I start terraforming and waterscaping and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the waterscaping. And you do need a, like, you want your rivers and ponds to look as natural as possible. So as many ridges as you could possibly have, you want them. You don't want any cut corners, because as soon as you put the cut corners on, it's not going to look as natural. But you do need, I will say that you do need a flat surface for the bridge to go across. It could be diagonal, but the only thing is it needs to be straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing that. So this is actually a good example. So you see how the outside of it kind of looks like a J? It's curved really nicely on this side, but you have this cut corner right here. So in order to fix that, you're gonna go ahead and just, oh, don't cover it up, because now it all goes away. So you're gonna go ahead and back up a little bit and just hit it, and it creates a nice ridge where it doesn't look super unnatural. It looks nice. I feel like it looks really nice. And you can just cover this up, and then it'll be a nice little pond area. So that's a good trick to use. And especially if you want to cut the time in half, do exactly what I did, where you'll have 2 different So let's say I'll do this. I want to cut this corner in half, so I'll make one like that, and then I'll go to this one, hit it, and it'll make a nice ridge. So it just cuts the time in half instead of just going around and hitting it and then adding more flooring so you can make that ridge again. I hope that makes sense, because it didn't really make sense in my head. I think you get the idea of it. I hope so anyway. Oh man, that's funny. Okay. So let me go ahead and just make this really quick, and then I'll come back. Oh, there's Marina. Okay, so I finished up just a little template of it, just so I can see how long it was gonna be. But as you can see right here, this would be considered a tile. This would be considered a tile. This would be considered a tile. So there's 3 right here. And then this would be the 4th one. But because it's at an angle, it's technically 4 tiles in width. So let's go ahead and see if it fits. I already got my bridge marker from Tom Nook. You just go to Resident Services, go to Infrastructure, and then Bridges and Inclines, and then you just choose from the catalog which one you want. And I am going for a kind of whimsical look, so I'm getting the same bridge as the picture, so it's a wooden bridge, but I'm gonna imagine it so you guys can see how it'll look. And there you go. So cute, especially with the snow. We're just gonna say okay. And bam, we got our bridge. So I can pay it right now. I am just gonna go ahead and focus on this spot first, just because I have to time travel in order for my bridge to be completed, and I'm not really too concerned about it just because I have it up already, so it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this up. So this right here, where this house is, this is Henry's house, so I have to move his house. But this is essentially where the cliff is gonna be. But I'm gonna focus on this part first, just what you can see. So I'm gonna fix up this bridge, or I'm gonna fix up this pond right here. I'm gonna add the cliff going around it. There's gonna be another pond right here, and then this is gonna connect to a waterfall. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick how I build my ponds. Now, it's a trick that I've learned that's helped me a lot, especially because, like I said, going around in the circle and just trying to make all of the cut corners natural and just make it look like an actual pond. Oh, there's Henry. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort, and if you do things the easier way, especially in Animal Crossing, I would say to do it. So I'm gonna go start from here, and I want 2 in the middle. So we're just gonna cut everything. Why are you sitting right here? Why are you sitting right here? This is so rude. That is so rude. It's so rude. He said, "Did you know that no one can hear me scream from my basement?" What? Henry, what is wrong with you, sir? I need you to move. Some power meditation? From what, killing people? Okay. Henry, I love you, but like, not right now, dude. Damn it. Ooh. He messed up everything. He just messed up everything. Okay, now there you go. It's a very circular looking pond. And then from there, I'll just like branch it out a little bit on either side just so it looks a little more natural. There we go. It looks like a little pear. But that's how I make my ponds. Pretty simple. It's all just working with your island, seeing what fits you, seeing what you like, what you don't, what fits, what doesn't fit with your aesthetic or how you want your island to look and present itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix up the other pond off camera and then just come back when I'm done, when I like it, and we'll see how it looks from there. Okay, so I have fixed up the water on this side. So this straight part is where I'm gonna have, don't look at me like that. This straight part is where I'm going to have the cliff and the waterfall, and then I'm also gonna put the other waterfall right here, and that's why this is straight. I put this marker here so that I can add the cliffs all alongside here and it can match up. I just talked to you. No. And then it's gonna come into here as well because this one has a, oh my god, stop! This one has a waterfall as well. Okay, but let's go ahead and get out our cliff on. Let's get our cliff on. So another good thing to have is a ladder on hand and also a vaulting pole. So those are the two things. Also, I did not mention, but where is it? So how I cleaned up my island was I went around, picked everything up, and then you just go and get this trash can. And should I toss something? It'll let you toss everything. Everything. Like, let me throw away these fossils because I'm not starting on that yet. Let me do this. And I'll keep that. And then you just throw it all away. And it's empty. Like, it helps tremendously. You just set that out, fill up your pockets, and then just throw everything away. All the trees, wood, rocks, everything. You can throw everything away, and it's so helpful. But let's go ahead and do this. So I am going to start off right here. I'm going to put these two up. And this is kind of similar to the waterscaping. So what you're going to do here is, in order to get these rounded, you're going to add at least 2 or 3. You're going to go around and you're just going to knock. Oh. You're just going to knock it. And it'll automatically, you see the curvature of it? It'll just do it for you. Super easy, super quick. Great, great tools. I'm going to go alongside this like so. And then I'm just going to curve all of them. Oops. So this is what it looks like from the front. So it's going to look like that. And I like it. It looks really nice. Obviously it's going to look different when I put in the waterfalls, and I'll show you guys how to put in the waterfalls as well. But let me go ahead and just fill up these spaces. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, make it into one big circle, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to do the waterfalls. I am gonna add another layer on top, but I will do that on camera, so I'm just gonna go do this really quick and then I'll be back. So it's kind of hard to see. Oh, now the cloud is there. You see where I cut it off and it curves? So I did it all the way over here. The reason why it looks like this on top is because I'm gonna have something on top anyway, but this doesn't really bother me that much. I just wanted this part right here to be sticking out. But let's go ahead and add the waterfalls. So the way that you do the waterfalls is you'll go on top, make sure, actually there doesn't have to be any water underneath, but you will go on top and you'll go ahead and just simple as that. That's it. For the waterfalls, that's it. But, oops, I'm gonna add one right here. Okay, if it'll let me. There we go. And then the way I'm going to do the second tier is I'm obviously going to start right here because I want this one to connect. Actually, I'm going to back it up a little bit because I want there to be a river. Okay. The waterfalls too, so you want to cut the edges first. Uh-oh. You want to curve the edges first. Okay, it kind of looks like a zigzag motion going on here, but I actually kind of like it, so I'm just gonna keep it. And then we're gonna go back up on top. And then we're gonna make our second waterfall. So we have the two waterfalls up there, and then you have this nice little river going to the second waterfall. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop down and see how it looks. So I really like how it looks. I love that it's very clean and sleek. And then if you look on top, you can see the river, the zigzag motion of it, and it looks really nice. Of course, I'm gonna add flowers alongside that back, or maybe even on the zigzags. Maybe that'll look nice too, or like shrubs or something. But I like the way that it looks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to the next day, move Henry's house so that we can get that out of the way and start the next cliff right here, and then we'll see how it all looks. Okay, so I switched it to the next day, and I also changed my look. I really wanted to like that hair, especially because I have it in my Pokemon Violet game. I have the light blue hair color going on, but it just didn't look right on my villager, so I changed it to this like little pony action that we got going on. And it looks cute with my sweater vest, so. But it is a new day, so that means that Henry's house is gone and the bridge is up. So let's go see how that looks. And just walking in, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. It looks so beautiful. And I've already started out here, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. The cliffs, even the little river that's going along there looks so nice, so cute, and I love it so much. Yeah, it looks really nice. It's gonna look even better, obviously, when I decorate it with the different floor tiles on the bottom, the different trees that I'm gonna put up here, the different flowers, the bushes. It's gonna look so beautiful. So I'm really excited to do that. I don't think that I will do a forestation decorating video one of these days, or even add it in my videos, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to do that, so I can show you guys how I decorate with trees and bushes and flowers and things like that. Because I wanted to save those decorating videos for when I do my outside library and when I do my pier or the hidden beach in the back. I wanted to do those decorating videos, but I don't know if forestation is something that you guys are going to want to see, but definitely let me know if it is something that you guys are interested in. So over here, I did start the cliff, the terraforming around, just because I wanted to see if Audie's house was going to be in the way, which it's not for the most part, so that's good. I am gonna make it short and sweet just because I don't want it to outdo this bridge that we got going on. So I'm gonna clean up these edges. Let me go ahead and finish this off. Okay, so it's very small. I didn't want it to be too big only because I'm only going to do the waterfall going down this way and then the waterfall connecting to the big river that's going to be in the middle. So let me go ahead and start that. It's a little harder because it is white, so it's hard to see what you're working with, especially in the light. I know I always am like, oh, I love working in the light because it's easier and this and that. Oh, I'm with the water tool, that's why. But it's actually pretty hard. Okay, it finally let me do it. So I did have to have, well, this is something that I learned new too. So there has to be a three tiled cliff in order for you to put down a waterfall. So just to add the little dinky one that I just put out there, I needed to have, oh my gosh, why was that so hard? Well, I did it, so that's that's good. And then we have our uncut, like nicely non-leveled thing going on here. So gosh, why was that so hard? Okay, so we're finally done with that. So let's go ahead and just get off of this. Like I'm tired of this. We're gonna get down and then we're gonna see how this looks. Well, you can't really see it from this angle, but we know that there's 2 waterfalls there. We know it. Okay. So now we have the 2 waterfalls on that side. You come over here, and then you have this one. Very cute. I like it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the river in the middle. I'm gonna do the river in the middle off camera and on my own time, only because it's literally just gonna be a straight shot. If I end up doing the islands in the middle, I'll go ahead and show you guys a tour of it in the next video. But I just wanted to show you guys, for the most part, the front entrance of it. I love it. I love it so far. It's gonna come out really nice. I know it is. In the next video also, I'm gonna have all of the forestation. So bushes, trees, flowers, greenery on the floor, different tiles where it's customized and stuff. It's gonna look very nice, so I am excited to show you guys that in the next video. But thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down what you want to see next, or if I should add the forestation in my videos, if that's something you guys want to see. I hope you guys captured a little bit of tips and tricks for your islands, and make sure you also look on my Pinterest board to see what's coming up and what to expect in my videos and the different episodes that I do make. This is gonna be really fun. I might make a folder dedicated to my Animal Crossing videos, and do other gameplay videos as well in the next coming weeks. I know I haven't been posting on Sundays like I said I was going to, and I'm so sorry for that. It's just been very hectic, especially after the holidays. As soon as I announced that I was gonna be posting every Sunday, those Sundays it was literally Christmas and then the next Sunday was New Year's. So that did not work for me at all. It was like a big slap in the face because I was just like, these are the days that I want to post. And then it was like, just kidding. No, I'm not. And so it's been a while. It's been a while. Definitely Wednesdays and Sundays I'm gonna strive for those 2 days. I also want to do a podcast with my aunt. That's something that's in the works. Be tuned in for that, or stay tuned for that. Yeah, stay tuned for that. That's gonna be really fun. We're gonna talk about some very controversial things, so please don't take anything that we say to heart, but do tune in because it's gonna be super fun. So just a couple things to look forward to and to my channel. I'm very excited to share a lot of new projects with you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!